So here's that waterfall. Check out how water's coming that way and then that way. In midair, they collide and create that little effect. And then we got water just barely rolling through a little rill and a crack in the stone, and then it shoots out and creates that secondary little guy there. Such a neat little touch. We love playing with the stone architecture and making it look as natural as possible. Check out that cantilevered stone there. That makes it look like this water just eroded and lapped at that edge and just chipped away at that over the years to give that illusion. And that's something you will see in nature from time to time if you're running down river banks, along the bluff cliff side of a stream. You'll see how that water has just etched away and left the stone overhanging like that. And those are the kind of little details we're trying to include in all of our features, because we want to try to mimic or recreate nature. This big fall here is really got a lot of visual. We've got so much water that's visual from this point up, which is exactly what the client wanted. That's where the whole reason for this deeper pooling section there is they wanted to see more water, because before they just didn't have the visual of that water because it was hidden. Now this truly is the focal point of the landscape, right dead center, and then they can do some plantings to accent it on the sides and not hide what they actually have going on here. Hopefully, I know that sun is right in the camera, but hopefully right behind there, let me get over here in the shade, hopefully behind these biofalls, in that space between the outcroppings in the back and this tree, they're gonna plant more stuff there to hide the driveway in the back to make this really feel like it's coming out of a natural spring-like effect, creating purpose for this water feature. We set a nice accent boulder here, a big one, to camouflage our pump controllers, so that now is close to where the actual electric outlet was. But from this vantage point, we're only seeing that little outlet box, which they're going to be doing a little bit of landscaping to try to hide that. One simple grass and that thing's pretty much gone from visual, but still accessible. So the whole theme is we got stone all throughout this space now, and the waterfall cuts between all of that stone and then disappears down into this basin, which in our minds continues into an underground stream of sorts beyond into nature. Actually, they live on a lake, so behind me in the house is where that water, in theory, would be going in nature. It would find its way. We left this big space here somewhat for a little bit of plants, but remember, when the customer is going to expand this driveway, they're going to cut this to get this turn to be a little bit more friendly with trailers and larger trucks. So it gives us that little bit of safety buffer. So eventually this might be actually a little closer to that viewing area. But check out this view from those kitchen windows. That's what we are looking for. This is what they're seeing now. So that basin waterfall is right in their face. They're seeing that water dancing around. They're catching glimpses of it up there from the front space. Over here, we also have a great view from that front porch there, that they're actually seeing the water now, because it is at a fair distance from the house and from the front door. But man, I tell you, this thing's ripping so good. It's hard to ignore it. Once you come up the driveway and get past those biofalls, you're hearing this thing, which is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted lots of white water, lots of visual. We did not want this to be hidden like it was before.